Diversity can be such a buzzword in our society, but for me, diversity means really celebrating the differences that everyone has.
No two people are the same. That's what makes us beautiful, and a difference in that is really special.
It shouldn't be a privilege to see yourself represented.
And once we get to the point where anybody and everybody can be on a stage and it's not a spotlight on diversity, then that's true diversity. Glee was one of the first TV shows that I watched that were diverse in the sense of the cast was diverse in not only race and ethnicity, but sexuality as well. Me as a young up-and-coming adult, I was able to see an image of who I wanted to be on TV and kind of have something to aspire to instead of starting from ground zero with no idea or language. Diversity in itself is really important because it not only gives people a concrete thing to see who they want to be, but it also allows them to have the language to explain who they want to be.
My hair was my favourite thing growing up. I used to have bum length, long hair, and I loved it. It was the favourite thing about me. My family went to church every Sunday, and I remember after communion, I was kneeling down, you saying your prayers, and this random lady, she didn't know me, she leant over my dad and tapped me on the shoulder while I was kneeling down and said, "You cut your hair." And I was like, yeah, I did. I've never spoken to her, but she's also noticed me for my hair, obviously the times I've been there, and it's something that I always remember.
A time that I probably felt my most fabulous was the first ever photo shoot I did with this magazine called The Star Observer. And the stylist was like, "We really want to get you in heels for this one." And I'd never worn heels before. I was so afraid of the idea. And I tried them on, and I remember how empowered I felt just breaking my own mold, breaking my own idea of what is normal for a man to be seen in. I felt so beautiful wearing those heels. So I would say that that's probably the most fabulous time I've ever had wearing something.
If anyone remembers the viral video of the girl straightening her hair and she holds it and then the hair pretty much snaps off, that has happened to me. I was on school camp and all of the girls were straightening our hair and I was sort of showing off. So I've gone to sort of flip it and then it just sort of stayed in that bend for the whole time until I had to go and get that bit cut off because I bent my hair by being too confident. So yeah, don't do what I do and follow expert advice. Always use heat protectant and don't show off.
What I love most about Revamp is that the products are so easy to use. I would describe my approach to beauty as high maintenance lazy girl. So if there's something that I can work into my routine that's easy to use and delivers, I'm happy.
I really feel empowered when I'm able to participate as a model on the runway. I am an amputee and I acquired my disability 4 years ago. I think in being included in those spaces, I really feel my best self and I'm able to represent that for everyone else who has a disability.
If I could give my younger self some advice, it would just be, it's all gonna be okay. I was bullied pretty relentlessly, often for taking a lot of photos of myself, so I would love to go back and tell a teenage Gemma to stick with it.